Look at these two people. Which one would you trust more? Don't overthink it. Just pick one. Most people decide in under 2 seconds. And the truth is, the decision has almost nothing to do with logic. Your brain just ran a program so fast, so automatic, you didn't even feel it happened. That program has a name. It's called the halo effect. And once you understand it, you'll never see first impressions the same way again.
Your brain doesn't want to fully analyze every person it meets. That takes too much energy. So it looks for one strong signal. Posture, eye contact, how relaxed someone seems. And then it builds an entire story around that one thing. One positive signal, and your brain starts filling in the gaps. They seem confident. They're probably capable. I trust them. People don't see you clearly. They see a version of you their brain constructed in the first few seconds. That's the halo effect. So, how do you actually use this? You don't change everything. You control the first signal. Number 1, your appearance is the first signal your brain sends. Research shows that people form impressions of you in under 100 milliseconds. That's faster than a blink. They're not reading your resume. They're not listening to what you say. They're pattern matching based on the visual signals you're giving off. So in real life, this shows up like this. You walk into a room with confident posture, clothes that fit well, and clean grooming. Before you open your mouth, people's brains have already started writing a positive story about you. And here's what's important to understand. You don't need to look like a model. You just need to look intentional, like you showed up on purpose. Number 2, warmth makes you look more attractive, not just more likable. Here's something most people get backwards. They think looking attractive means looking polished, serious, a little distant, like the cool person who doesn't quite smile. But the psychology says something completely different. Studies show that warmth, things like genuine eye contact, a relaxed smile, and open body language actually elevates how physically attractive people perceive you to be. This shows up in everyday life constantly. Think about a time when someone became so much more attractive to you the moment they laughed genuinely. Or when someone you initially found average became magnetic because of how they made you feel in a conversation. That warmth triggered the halo effect. It made everything about them look better. Number 3, confidence is the halo that outshines everything else. Of all the qualities that trigger the halo effect, confidence is the most powerful. And here's why. Your brain is wired to read status signals. It's ancient evolutionary programming. When someone carries themselves like they belong somewhere, like they're at ease, like they're not shrinking, your brain automatically assigns them higher value. This is called a dominant cue. It's a nonverbal signal that says, I'm not threatened and I'm not threatening. And that combination is deeply attractive to human brains. In real life, it means the quiet guy who speaks slowly and doesn't rush. It means the woman who doesn't laugh nervously at everything. It means walking into a room without scanning it anxiously. These small signals stack up fast. Number 4, people see what you are associated with. Your brain doesn't just evaluate a person in isolation, it evaluates them in context. The environment around you, the people you're with, even the objects near you, all bleed into how people perceive you. Think about it in real life. Have you ever found someone more attractive because of the friends they had, or the way their space looked, or the music they were playing? That's not shallow. That's your brain doing context math. And knowing this, you can be more intentional about your environment. Number 5, your voice completes the picture. Once people see you, the next signal their brain processes is your voice. And this one is massively underrated. Research consistently shows that people with slower, deeper, more measured voices are rated as more attractive, more trustworthy, and more intelligent. Your voice is literally a physical sensation for the listener.
In real life, this is the person who speaks and the whole table gets a little quieter to listen. And if you slow down your speech by even 20% in your next conversation, notice what happens. People lean in. That's the halo activating.
Number 6. The first 30 seconds set the tone for everything that follows. Here's the final piece. Once a halo forms, it's incredibly sticky. If you made a strong first impression, people will give you the benefit of the doubt when you stumble. They'll remember your wins more than your mistakes. If the first impression was weak, even your genuinely good moments get filtered through that initial lens. So next time you walk into a room, don't try to be perfect. Just be intentional with your first signal. Because in those first few seconds, people aren't discovering who you are. They're deciding who you are. If this gave you something to think about, subscribe to the Inner Lab.